My name is Elizabeth Anderson, and I'm making this video from Pine Park in Clarksville, Arkansas. I know I'm not much to look at, but I taught art, Spanish, and the Bill of Rights of 3,000 kids for 17 years in public school in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I also am a relative of an eyewitness of the assassination of President Kennedy. Aunt Eloise was photographed 10 feet away from President Kennedy's car. She was on the inside of Dilley Plaza, looking right at the car and directly toward the fence. And there's a very well-known picture that's in the book 4 Days by United Press International, and it shows her wearing a black pillbox hat, and here's the car, and this is the fence right there. This is a very well-known picture from the book 4 Days. And there also is another picture of her that's a family photograph. It's really a treasure. This shows Aunt Eloise and her husband, who was a Dallas judge, but Aunt Eloise was a widow in 1963. And there is another picture that's really self-explanatory. It was taken right after the assassination, and if you look closely at the picture, you can see that many of the eyewitnesses right after the assassination ran directly toward the fence. Something had happened in the fence, they wouldn't have just walked over there casually. So the picture is worth 1,000 words. And my book, Aunt Eloise's Death of the President, online, free to anyone, anywhere in the world. And this is the website, www.bookwix.com, and the category my book is in is under true crime. And so I hope a lot of people all over the world will be accessing this and be able to read it and share it with other people that don't have computers. And Mother was named Elizabeth when she went to Louisiana State University with Russell Long, who was a United States Senator for 40 years. And he was portrayed in the movie JFK as a close personal friend of District Attorney Jim Garrison. And I saw a documentary recently of Russell Long and Martin Luther King Jr. walking in Washington, D.C., and they were surrounded by a crowd of very serious-looking people, but both of them were laughing together, so they obviously were good friends. So Aunt Eloise's story got all the way to District Attorney Jim Garrison and probably to Martin Luther King Jr. So they knew what had actually happened that day in Dallas. And 3 days after the president's assassination, the son of a Dallas police officer called my father and asked permission to date me. And I was the ugliest girl in Sunset High School, had no personality, and I knew there was something fishy about this because I didn't even know him. And he is now a Dallas police psychiatrist, and at the high school reunion he humiliated me so badly that I sat in the corner the whole time. And as I see, even though he was a really nice guy and we later went steady, he only dated me to keep tabs on Aunt Eloise, and somebody else put him up to dating me. And it was like an assignment. But I believe that someday Aunt Eloise and Uncle Carrie's name will be a household word all over the world. And even among our worst enemies, that they'll be talking about Aunt Eloise and the kind of wonderful person she was. And there was another woman who was an eyewitness that wrote a book named Beverly Oliver. She was a singer at Jack Ruby's Club, was only 16 years old, and had a movie camera, was right there on the inside of Dilley Plaza, close enough to Eloise that she should remember her. So Beverly Oliver wrote the book Nightmare in Dallas, and I hope that someday we can meet each other and discuss Aunt Eloise. And this could be a wonderful new beginning to people being concerned and interested in things about what happened to our beloved president. And the name of the officer behind the fence, Roscoe White, is included in my book. And this story is based on the accounts of 4 eyewitnesses. One of them was Beverly Oliver, who recognized him because she knew him from the club. Roscoe White was the husband of Geneva White, the cashier at Jack Ruby's club. And he made a deathbed confession to his pastor that he had killed the president and several other people in Dallas. And his son also wrote a book about his father, and I read it in the downtown Dallas Public Library. And truth is stranger than fiction, but I also want to say that Aunt Lois insisted there were 4 shots. She was adamant about it. So to me, that settles the question. There were 4 shots, period. And 2 President Kennedy's aides told Tip O'Neill, who was the Speaker of the House in Congress, that at least 2 of the shots came from behind the fence. And they were in the convertible car behind the presidents, watching exactly what happened, and there's no doubt or question they knew what they were talking about. And that's on page 178 of Tip O'Neill's book, Man of the House, which most libraries in America have that book. And God helped me every step of the way, and I'm very grateful to Him for helping me to write my book. It took 20 years of hard, persistent work to put it together. And my Aunt Lois was a beautiful, wonderful Christian. And at her funeral, I said to myself, I can't let my Aunt Lois down. And that's why I would love for everyone to read my book, which is free, like I said, online. And I want to wish love and blessings for the new year to everyone, and have an...
You just watched a short presentation by Elizabeth O'Mara Anderson. She has written 2 books. One about her amazing travels in Mexico, and one about the assassination of President Kennedy. We both invite and encourage all of you to read them and hope you enjoy them. Elizabeth used to be a school teacher and has also made several travels walking across America. You can read stories of her travels and several letters to the editor that she has written and had published through the years in her books. Thank you for watching her presentation.